All right, gentlemen, how are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. I'm having a great day. And last night I was having a blast actually playing the DK challenge, and that's what I want to talk more about today. Because that was the best thing that I saw in that Nintendo Direct, and I've been having fun playing it. I actually have to insert the Donkey Kong Bonanza game into my system in order to play the challenges for those, so I'm going to have to do that here shortly or sometime this week. But I just want to say I really love this DK challenge. Again, because I am a huge Donkey Kong fan. Donkey Kong's always been my favorite video game character ever since I was like 4 years old. But another thing I'm really loving about this so far is just you beating these challenges and collecting these cool ass cards. These different cards or whatever that'll have like a different image of it. It'll have Donkey Kong jumping with a barrel in his hand or something like that. It depends on what the challenge is and which game it comes from. It's a really cool concept, and it makes me wonder if this is going to be Nintendo's achievement system in the future, if this is what their answer is going to be to the achievement system, which I hope it is, because this is way better than what we have with PlayStation and Xbox. I've always found the achievement system to be just a complete joke. People always act like it's so awesome, and people are like, well, I want to buy third-party games on my, on this platform instead of Nintendo because at least I get the achievements. Let me just say this, nobody cares about your achievements, dude. Nobody cares that you got 20 headshots in 007 or you crouched 15 times in whatever game. Nobody cares about that shit. It doesn't matter how cool the achievement is. Nobody is going on your profile, looking at your achievements and worshiping you. All right, this whole thing with achievements is like it's just this false sense of accomplishment, and so I think that probably explains why so many games nowadays on PlayStation, Xbox aren't that great. Is because they rely so heavily on the achievement system. So it's like, yeah, we don't have to really make the game fun. Let's just add achievements, all right? Let's reward the players with an achievement whenever they do X, Y, and Z. And I think that's just a bunch of damn nonsense, all right? There's nothing cool about that shit. No one cares. Nobody's going to your profile. Right? Are you gonna go brag to girls in your at your job or at school that you got this achievement, that you got platinum on this game or whatever? Nah, I don't think you're gonna do that. So it's just giving you a false sense of accomplishment, and you're enjoying a game that isn't necessarily fun just because you're getting these achievements. So you just gotta think of it that way. It's really lame. But what Nintendo's doing here, their idea of achievements seems to actually be pretty damn cool, because you're actually getting these cool ass cards with artwork on it, depending on which game you play, which challenge you win, and whenever you look at the card, it'll also begin to play. It'll begin to play a video of the actual game itself, or whatever that challenge is. So here's the deal. So far, it's really just these random different challenges. You beat a certain mission or a certain level, right, in the game. Particularly, it's not like, oh, you get 25, you get 25 kills and then you get this thing. So there's so many ways they can go about doing this. First of all, since they've done this with Donkey Kong and only Donkey Kong so far, I think it would be very smart for Kirby to be the next character. I think it would be smart to do this so that way it could probably motivate so many of these dumbasses out here to actually buy Kirby Air Riders. Now, we don't know how many people actually bought and played this game physically and digitally. Physically, it seems like it sold 1.8 million. Digitally, I'd like to think it sold a lot more. I don't know. But I think if they actually do something like this and they actually, have a Kirby challenge, whatever, and Kirby Air Riders is, one of the main games that you could unlock these cool, cards from, that might motivate some people to get that game. But I hope Kirby's next, because there's a shit ton of Kirby games out there across all platforms, Nintendo platforms that is, and that you can play through. So I hope that's the next one. Second, I think the best way to go about doing this, there's many ways they could do it, but I think it is cool what they're doing right now where it's like a limited time thing. But I hope in the future it's going to be to where, hey, if you have the game, if you own the game, you can still get these cards. You can still unlock these different cards and achievements if you own the game and you play the game. I think that would be a good way of doing it, right? So it's like the event would make it easier because you could play any level, right? You could play any challenge, even if you hadn't necessarily unlocked them yet in the game. But if the event goes away, well, now you're gonna have to play through the game and get to those missions or whatever, right? I think that would be a good way of doing it, and I think a better way would be, hey, there's even more cards and achievements to unlock if you actually play through the game and you're getting multiple kills. You know, you kill 50 enemies, you get 100 enemies or whatever. Because right now, like I said, it's just a bunch of different random challenges. It ain't so much like, oh yeah, you won 10 missions or you won 10 games in a row. It's nothing like that. It's just beating these certain missions that they just give you. Beat this mission and there you get the achievement. So I think it would be really cool if they do something like that. If they make it to where, okay, you have the game, you play through the game, you can unlock even more cards and challenges out there. It would also be cool if you can unlock them by buying amiibo. You get amiibo and you can get maybe a few cards, or you can get like a gold or a platinum card. I think that would be really cool. Lastly, if they have some functionality with those cards, because these are cards, right? So what if they created some type of Nintendo card game for the Switch 2, for the Switch, that you guys can play reusing these different cards, right? And the characters, you know, come to life or whatever, and it's like a party game, sort of like Mario Party, but there's like multiple game modes and you can use these cards. That would be super freaking awesome if they do something like that. Create some type of Nintendo Land or Nintendo World game, and you can bring these cards in that you win from other games, and it just makes the Nintendo World game even more fun. Something like that, something that could bring players together, Nintendo fans together and whatnot. And then you could even use these cards. You can have these cards on your phone present at all times, you know, like with as long as, you know, you got the Nintendo app downloaded on your phone. That would be a really good way to get a lot of people to invest into the Nintendo Switch Online. So there's so many cool things they could do with this. I'm enjoying it so far. I really like collecting these cards, and that's all I'm doing is just collecting these cool cards. And I collected all of them so far. It's just the Donkey Kong Bonanza cards that I need to collect next. But for every other classic Donkey Kong game across all of the virtual consoles, I've pretty much gotten all of them. So basically that just leaves me with Donkey Kong Bonanza. But so far, I think this is a cool concept, and a lot of people are theorizing that this is going to be Nintendo's achievement system, and I think it could end up being way freaking cooler than what lame-ass PlayStation and Xbox is giving you, where it's just, oh, you got 20 headshots, so we're just going to say achievement unlocked, and it's got a title on it, you know, Headhunter, you shot 20 heads, like something boring and lame like that you're not going to care about, you know, 10 minutes from now, you know, it's just going to be like, yeah, cool, whatever, I got an achievement. This is actually way better. This is that you could see your achievement through a card, which is way cooler. Anyways, you guys let me know what you think, if they're going to do more things. If you got any other cooler ideas of what they could possibly do with this card achievement system, let me know in the comments below. And I will talk to each and every single one of you guys later.